Better a poor man whose walk is blameless than a fool whose lips are perverse. It is not good to have zeal without knowledge, not to be hasty and miss the way. A man's own folly ruins his life, yet his heart rages against the Lord. Wealth brings many friends, but a poor man friend deserts him. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who pours out lies will not go free. Many curry favor with a ruler, and everyone is the friend of a man who gives gifts. A poor man is shunned by all his relatives, how much more do his friends avoid him? Though he pursues them with pleading, they are now nowhere to be found. He who gets wisdom loves his own soul, he who cherishes understanding prospers. This is understanding prospers. A false witness will not go unpunished. He who pours out lies will perish. It is not fitting for a fool to live in luxury, how much worse for a slave to rule over princes. A man's wisdom gives him patience. It is to his glory to overlook an offense. A king's rage is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like dew under the grass. A foolish son is his father's ruin, and a quarrelsome wife is like a constant dripping. House and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Laziness brings on deep sleep, and the shiftless man goes hungry. He who obeys instruction guards his life will die. He who is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward him for what he has done. Discipline your son, for in that there is a hope. There is hope. Do not be a willing party to his death. A hot-tempered man must pay the penalty. If you rescue him, you will have to do it again. Listen to advice and accept instruction, and in the end, you will be wise. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. What a man desires is unfailing love. Better to be poor than a riot. The fear of the Lord leads to life. The one rests content, untouched by trouble. The sluggard buries his hand in the dish. He will not even bring it back to his mouth. Flog a mocker, and the simple will learn prudence. Rebuke a discerning man, and he will gain knowledge. He who robs his father and derives out his mother, and uh, uh, is a son who brings shame and disgrace. Stop listening to instruction, my son. You will stray from the words of knowledge. A corrupt witness mocks at justice, and the mouth of the evil gulps down evil. Penalties are prepared for mockers, and beatings for the back of fools. The Lord. One day, as Jesus was standing by the lake of Gennesaret, with the people crowding around him and listening to the word of God, he sat there. He saw at the water there's two boats left there by the fishermen who were washing their nets. He got into one of the boats, the one belonged to Simon, and asked him to put a ready from shore. Then he sat down and taught the people from the boat. When he was finished speaking, he said, Simon, put out on deep water and let down for a catch. Simon answered, Master, we have worked hard all night and I haven't caught anything. It was because the sails were lowered on their nets. When they had done so, they caught such a large number of fish that they had began to break. So they signaled their partners in the other boat to come and help them. And they came and filled both boats so full that they began to sink. When Simon Peter saw this, he fell at Jesus' knees and said, Go away from me, Lord, I'm a sinful man, for he and all his companions were astonished at the catch of fish they had taken. And so James and John, sons of Zebedee, uh, then Jesus said to Simon, Don't be afraid, from no one will catch men. So they pulled them to the shore, left everything and followed them. But Jesus was one of the ground, and a man came over who was caught with leprosy. He saw Jesus, he fell with his face to the ground and begged him, Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean. He reached out his hand and touched him, and immediately the leprosy left him. Jesus ordered him, Don't tell anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer the sacrifices that Moses commanded for your cleansing as a testimony to them. He used also to spread all the more so that lots of people came to hear him and to heal of sicknesses. But Jesus was with you, the Roman place and prayed. Amen. One day he was teaching Pharisees and Jesus who had come from every village of Galilee and Judea and Jerusalem was sitting there, and the power of the Lord was present for him to heal the sick. Right? Someone came carrying a paralytic on a man and tried to put him in the middle to lay him before Jesus, and they could not find a way. So Adani was saying, to lose because of the crowd, they went up on the roof. Loading on the smart, close in the middle of the crowd. That was right in front of Jesus. When Jesus saw their faith, he pulled out the they have come right. Right? He said, friend, you have since forgiven. And the Pharisees and the Jews of the law began to think in themselves, who's this fellow who speaks blasphemy when Pharisees spoke on also? Jesus knew what they were thinking and asked, why are you thinking these things in your hearts? Which is easier to say, your sins are forgiven, or to say, get up and walk? But that you know that the Son of Man has authority after his sons. He said to the palace man, I tell you, get up, take up your mat, and go home. He immediately stood up in front of them, took what had been lying on, praising God. Everyone was amazed. Here is to God, they were filled with awe and said, we still remarkable things there. Just because a few, the whole people, all they would be praising God. And that day is not far. So I think, right after the Jesus went out and saw that silver in emergency, Levi sitting at his back would following Jesus, and Levi got up left and came up for him. Then Levi came to that was when Jesus and his and the last crowd was backslid again, against what he had done. But the Pharisees and the people who belonged to the second to the servant, or eat and drink. That's sinners. Jesus said, it's not the healthy who need the doctor, but the sick. I'm not come to call the righteous, but the sinners. They said to John people of fast and pray the Jesus from Pharisees, for he was going eating and drinking. I said, can you make the rest of the bridegroom fast for his time? But the time will be taken from him. But the time will come when the bridegroom is taken from them. In those days they will fast. He told them this parable, no one fast from the new garment is used an old one. If he does, he will have thrown the new garment and the fast from the new garment is old, and no one both new and old ones. If it has the new garment, but it can the wine will run out and the wine will be doomed. No new wine was put in new wineskins, and no one after drinking old wine was the new, for he says the old smell. Jesus Christ, what is this? Like,